Hi everyone, we have this Hoover Sprint quick vac here. We're going to be giving it some general maintenance, cleaning it out, and it's going to be used for mess tests. It's not allowed in the house. So we're going to take the bin off first and check the condition of the pre-motor filter. Here's our pre-motor filter. It's dirty, but not too bad. Average, not too bad. Interestingly enough, this machine is multi-cyclonic. Then we have this filter here. There is some pet hair on it. That's lovely. We have some light added from a Craftsman light. It's pretty nice. But we're going to be cleaning this Hoover out. So we're going to start off by vacuuming the inside of this machine out. It does need a new belt. We're going to get the shop vac. We have it right here. Put it on and start cleaning it out. Filter. That should really be good enough. We're going to clean those off in the sink. So now we're going to tip the machine over. I'm not sure how you recline, like just pull it like that. But with the issue that I do notice is the brush bar does not turn at all. It doesn't spin. So that means that the belt is broken. Now removing the brush bar belt looks a little bit more complicated on this Hoover than normal. That should be here. Alright, so let's start taking this machine apart. I hope you can see this. Let me move the camera over a little bit. Put the light into a better spot. Get the little screw tray right here. That's sort of what it is. Just making sure that you can see this. Alright, so there's a lot of screws to take off, it appears. I don't even know where the brush bar belt goes. This looks different of a design. Interesting. Okay, well, let's continue taking the machine apart. Like I said, if you fix vacuums, one of these little electric screwdrivers will serve you better than most any tool. Okay, so, that's how you do it. Yep, here we go. So as you can see, the machine is completely filled with pet hair. We have a broken belt. Clean it out. Take off the brush bar. Very dirty, filled with tons of hair. Thankfully we have a tool to deal with that. dusting brush back on. Now we're going to take it apart and fix the bin. It didn't have that much suction power when it was when I first got it. So that means that you can see how much dust is inside the cyclone right now. See, it's really packed in there. We're just gonna wash this entire cyclone out. I have to see how to take this cyclone apart. It looks kind of complicated. It has a weird cyclone design. Let me check my special screwdrivers. So this here is actually a screwdriver, but I jammed it into the end of the drill just to save some time. So here's our cyclone. You see the cyclones are filled with dust. Basically every part that you can is just gonna get washed out. So give me just a second and we'll go over to the sink. Stay tuned. All right, so we're back at the sink. We're gonna start cleaning the filters and all that parts now. So we're gonna rinse off this filter. Put a little soap on it. Spray it down a little bit. Clean between filter fluids. Move something a second. Just fell. Good. Turn up the temperature of the water. Okay, that's clean. This is a really dirty part. Spray this down, put some water on it, give it a good scrub through, deep clean down into it. This vacuum's not going inside, so it doesn't have to be spotless. We're just trying to make the suction better. Rinse this piece off too. Take this piece off and rinse it. Not every single part needs detergent. Now we're going to clean this, deep clean this foam filter. This is the post motor filter. You need some decently hot water. Make sure any nasty smells or dirt is removed from the filter. Filter is now clean. Now this is the pre-motor filter. This, I almost guarantee you, is going to be dirtier. It's really not that bad though. Besides being clogged with some hair, this vacuum really isn't in that bad of shape. I've seen worse, we can put it like that. Much, much worse. Really isn't that bad. I'm just going to rinse this piece off. Again, it needs to be clean, like deep clean. Put a little soap in there. A brush, sort of just go across the sides. Again, not that bad. Really not that bad. Average nasty level. Take this sticker off though. My super stiff brush made relatively easy work of that sticker, but there's still a little bit of what I basically describe as stuff, glue left over. As you can see, it's clean now. That's good. So give me just a second and I'll be back over in the corner to finish. So now that the parts can dry, we're going to put our brush bar back together. We're going to wipe the brush roll down. We don't need to do anything crazy. It's not really that dirty, honestly. It's not layered in dirt and dust like some brush rolls are. So we're not really pulling anything off with the rag. Here's our brush bar. Clean out inside of the brush bar. We have some lubricant right here that we'll use. I'm going to spray that into the vacuum. Soak up any extra. The end caps are different on this vacuum than most. Clean off this side, dry it off, spray a little lubricant in it, soak up the extra lubricant, put up the Brush bar end cap back on. Now perfect. Now I stick a belt on this machine. Do a little bit of a clean out to the inside of the brush bar area, not really much. Again, this is never going in my house, so I don't care how dirty it is particularly. I mean, it can't be so bad it doesn't work, but it doesn't have to be spotless. Okay, so let's get our belt. Grab the belt like so. This is a very interesting belt. Okay, so now that we're spinning it by hand, that's good. So now it spins by hand. Dry off this piece quickly. And then we're going to run the machine quickly to make sure that the brush bar spins. Ow. Alright, so interesting method of changing the brush bar and the belt. Not normal. Definitely not what I'm used to. Definitely not what I'm used to. Really doesn't want to go in easily though. One screw has disappeared off to somewhere. If you can't find it, no worries. I have a bunch of extras. Here it is though. I always save every screw I can. Extra. Say a vacuum that breaks. Because screws tend to get lost. Alright. Let's give the machine a bit of a wipe down. You know, any hose areas or, you know, any parts that might be dirty or nasty, or, you know. Go clog check. The hose doesn't really smell like anything. It's not dirty. And the clean, well, it's not super dirty. Again, we're talking about a thrift store vacuum. I simply will say that they can be 10, 20 times worse than this. Trust me on that. This is really not bad. I found some thrift store vacuums where the previous owners haven't even emptied the machine. It's like, why donate it if it's filthy and you haven't emptied it yet? And it's just pretty annoying. I'll clean this gasket off. It's going to dust off of it just to make sure that during the test, we know that it's dust. It's dust. We see dust coming out of it. It's dust that wasn't there ahead of time. It's new dust. Wheels aren't too bad. I'm going to lubricate them anyway. Okay, let's spray this one down. Give me some extra. Let's fine. Make this really fast. Let it soak for a second. Supple the extra. Now those ones are pretty stuck. Works. Alright, so let's plug this thing into an extension cord right here and make sure that the machine functions as normal. I'll turn on the brush bar. Well, I'll turn on the machine, which will turn on the brush bar. It's going to be loud. A little bit noisy right there. Again, you know, it's not going in the house, so I don't care how loud it is. Oh my god, this is a hose. How do you expect someone to clean with that? It's so small. It's so tiny. A little dusty in here. Clean down in there. Okay, we're just doing a quick speed clean on this Hoover. It really doesn't need to be sanitized or anything. It just needs to be cleaned out and be ready for a mess test in a few days. Whenever, probably oh, what in the world? Now that is not normal. This gasket's a little bit on the worn out side. Little. Not too much more work to be done. Run the hose to here. It's pretty loose. We may be losing suction power through there. I don't know. We almost certainly will be losing suction power through there. So let's remedy that with a little bit of electrical tape. How much can we put on? Not much. Take my gloves off for this. Okay, so what we're going to do now, my hands are extremely wet from sweating in my gloves. Sure that we have plenty of a good seal. So during the mess test, that's way too much. It's kind of a trial and error thing. How much is too little? How much is too much? Still too much. I don't really think this is going to work at all. I'm not sure where we're going to have to upgrade the seal. We shouldn't be losing too much suction power through this. We shouldn't be. I can't guarantee that. I think that one single wraparound yeah, that should work. Well, we're not going to be able to make a new seal for this, at least right now. I don't have the right material. We'll have to worry about that another day. I think that will work just fine. I don't see any major flaws with that. Well, not flaws, but any possibility that it shouldn't be working correctly. I think it should work just fine. Let's clean the cord off, and then that's the last part of tonight. And then I'm gonna, the cord was pretty dirty actually. Let's go over a few more let's get a new rag. Let's go over a few more passes just to make sure that the cord is actually clean. We just don't want the cord to be leaving marks of dirt all over the place. See how much dirt is coming off of this cord. I'm glad we found this tangle right here. And that should be good though. Just get the majority of the dirt off. So stay tuned. I'll be making a video probably tomorrow of a mess test. I have a new mess test material. Like, I have a whole bunch of new mess test materials. This is going to be no joke of a mess test. This is going to be a serious mess test. A lot of dirt, a lot of dust, a lot of sand. Not sand. I mean, particles, a bunch of other lovely things that I found at the store to add to my mess test. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you thought this was fun and interesting. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.